Hello and welcome to another video. So you guys know that I've made a lot of Minecraft videos on this channel. Well, I would just say a few, but sure, we can say a lot. Listen, the point is, I really like watching Minecraft videos, specifically the ones where certain people and creators try to create their own mobs and creatures in Minecraft. And today, we're going to be watching as a person creates a custom Minecraft boss in, well, Minecraft. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the video. Alright, let's watch this video in 3, 2, 1, now.
I'm a 3D artist, and in this video, I redesigned Minecraft mobs into overpowered boss versions and even showed them to a real mod developer to rate them from 1 to 10. They turned out way more impressive than I thought, so if you like what you see, I'd appreciate if you subscribe.
Those do look kind of good. Like, I know it's not the full mob, but it still looks pretty good. Like, those little glimpses of it.
This mob I made a custom boss for is the Piglin, which replaced the zombie pigmen a while back. There's multiple types of piglins, from the weaker neutral ones to the stronger piglin brutes that are found in these brutal structures in the nether. I want to make a piglin champion that would be dozens of times stronger than the others, with an entirely new dungeon all to himself. Before I design anything, I always need to find something to steal. I mean reference. But sometimes finding reference material gives
that could actually be cool.
You more than you bargain for. Like that time a year ago when I was trying to make a cute creeper. Don't even guess what I searched for that. It's not at all worth it. Unfortunately, while researching the piglins, I realized something disturbing. Pigs are horrifying. Look at the jaw on this absolute unit. Such a terrifying creature, and Minecraft decided to make this disgusting. Normal Minecraft mobs are usually made—
I mean, like, what would you expect? I mean, something tells me that the Minecraft mobs aren't going to look exactly like real animals.
Of 5 to 10 cubes. But my design would be way taller than normal mobs, so I have to actually make something unique this time, which is really frustrating, but at least I have my sanity. I no longer have my sanity. Why do they have to make animal legs so complicated? It's just excessive, you know? It took forever, but my piglin champion was taking shape. My idea is a piglin minotaur that dual wields axes and swings around with lava chains. It wasn't until a few hours in that I realized minotaurs are based on cows, not on pigs, but they're basically the same, so I just decided to deal with it. What does this remind me of? The reason Minecraft models are usually pretty simple is because it's way more complicated to code the more details there are. Now this model's pretty complex, but not complex enough, so I added tusks, armor, belt, ears, anatomically correct hooves. Okay, maybe not. Even with all these details, there's still one part of the model that cannot be overlooked. The axes. If this boss is going to be taller than the player, I definitely can't use the original axe model. That would look actually not that bad, but I don't settle for not that.
Wait, hang on. Wait.
Boss is going to be taller
oh my god.
Than the player, I definitely can't use the original axe model. That would look actually not that bad, but I don't settle for not that bad. I only settle when it's the best thing you've ever seen or it's the worst thing you've ever seen. Mostly the worst thing. Always, actually. With the battle axe in hand, the model is finally done, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I can't quit yet. I started by blocking out the base color.
Okay, Hang on. That looks good. I like how the axe looks.
Model is finally done, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, but I can't quit yet. I started by blocking out the base color, mostly just ripping the colors directly from the original. But then I realized something. This handsome gentleman right here will be the final guardian of the nether, and if I want the fight to be as dramatic as possible, this boss needs phases. So here's my idea. In phase 1, the piglin champion would charge at you with his axes and lunge around the room. In phase 2, the pig lord would start to lose some of the meat on its bones and grab the player towards itself using lava chains, which which it conjures out of its lava stump arm. In phase 3, the Poglin would lose all of its limbs and start spidering around the ceiling using lava chains and rapidly eject fire charges towards your approximate location. It was like 1 a.m. when I came up with this, alright? With unmatched will, I hand-painted the trillions of pixels present on.
I know how that sounds, but it actually sounds pretty cool. I could actually see that being like some Minecraft boss fight.
This very model, and it took 4.6 gigabytes of my time, but in the end, it was all worth it. And I couldn't wait to see how the mod.
That looks really good. Look at this. I really like how this turned out. Oh my, that looks so good.
Developer would react. But little did I know at the time, the next boss I made would blow all of this out of the water. This isn't the first time the mod developer has judged my work. When I made my very first mod, you know what he said to me? He told me to seek therapy, which isn't a bad idea, let's be real. But today was the day the tables would be turned. Because this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, which is a service that connects you to.
Alright, okay.
I can show the mod developer, I need to make at least one more boss. Minecraft keeps adding new things faster than I can redesign them, but there's one mob in particular I think I can make into a ridiculously overpowered version. The Allay is a small spirit that you can find locked in cages, and if you tame them, you can give them an item and they will find more of that item around the area. But imagine what would happen if they got angry, lost in.
You know, I forgot that the... Wait, what was it? LA? I forgot that was added to the game, honestly.
The sauce. Joker mode, so to speak. What if the pillagers weren't enslaving them? What if they were containing them? Unfortunately, when you just spent 10 years painting pixels, you don't exactly feel like coming up with new ideas. So, can you make concept art for an evil Allay, please? They'll figure it out. After the concept art was done, I was given 2 options for an Allay boss. Option 1 was a ghostly dragon with torn wings who shimmers in and out of reality.
That looks good.
And option 2, oh boy. Both concepts were great options, and I was way too tired to decide, so I asked my subscribers which one I should make. It was neck and neck in the comments. Some people think the dragon is already played out because of the Ender Dragon. Some people think the scary one doesn't fit the style of Minecraft. And then there's this guy who just wants to see other people suffer. Could I interest you in some therapy? But then I came across someone with a genuinely good idea. Part of the new Minecraft update is the Deep Dark, which includes a spreading hive mind block known as Skulk. Skulk and its family of blocks can spawn wardens, detect motion, and even corrupt the blocks around it. Imagine if Allays could catch the Skulk corruption and grow into something horrifying. This hypothetical scenario alone convinced me to make this second option, but with a few slight changes. I started the project by...
That sounds like a pretty good idea. On like how the Allay could also be like a warden type enemy. I don't know.
Modeling the shape of a giant Allay based on the concept art. It would have 2 sets of wings and a body that would fade into transparency at the bottom. It looks kind of crazy in the concept art, but it's actually based on the shape of the actual Allay's wings. Sure is easy to make art when you have thousands of people giving variably helpful input. The dragon looks like the ghost of my social life? What kind of social life did this guy have? The call with the mod developer was coming up quick, and I didn't have long to wrap up the rest of the design, so I had to hurry up with the texturing. For a color palette, I referenced the Deep Dark as well as some fan-made contributions. There's a theory going around that they're going to add a Skulk dimension because of the extremely obvious portal in the middle of the ancient cities. And you know what that means? More ideas to steal. But thank you. I started by texturing the face. I quickly realized that a Skulk-themed mob doesn't exactly look right with eyes, so I opted for a Warden-style open mouth in the center. Next, I started on the wings, which are really frustrating, but once they started looking good, they really started looking good. I used a similar approach for the cloth, which fades out into complete transparency towards the bottom. After a couple more hours of texturing, it was really starting to come together in a horrifying way. But there was still one major part missing. Perfection. It may be different from the concept art, but I really like the idea of expanding the Deep Dark, and I think this would be a perfect addition. Basically,
I also really like that. I also really like the design.
An overpowered Vex, if you think about it. But it doesn't matter what I think, because it was finally time for the mod developer to judge my work. I had spent a lot of hours on these things, so I was very nervous to see if they would like it. Prepare your eyes.
Oh boy. Okay, my eyes are prepared. Wait, hold on. Let me flush them out with some saline. All right, I'm ready.
So I did 2 Minecraft bosses today based on 2 different Minecraft mobs. The first one is the Piglin,
Okay.
and the second one is based on the Alley.
Ooh, okay. Whoa, dude. Oh, he's got retrograde legs. You really outdid yourself with this one. I love that his belt buckle actually is like 1 pixel thick. Like it's actually a belt buckle. I like the glow map on his shoulder. That looks really nice.
So then he would just start spidering around the ceiling with lava chains.
I love this. It reminds me almost of Zelda in a way. It reminds me of fighting Ganon. Maybe that's just because it's a pigman. I love the idea of a new fortress type creation in the Nether. I know they added bastions, but I mean, they're just ruins. They're just like some squares. What if you could like pick up his arm as like a trophy after the end of this and like
You just like running with it, and it's like ragdolling behind you.
oh my god,
You can like hit things with it.
Scale of 1 to 10, I have to rate this guy a 10, man. I love retrograde legs. They're so cool.
Yeah, that design really looks good. I really like that design.
You've put just an amazing amount of detail into this model, and it's very, very impressive. As for like implementing this into the game, the only concern I really have is a spider mode. When he's on the ceiling, that might be difficult to identify what is ceiling and what's just blocks.
Okay, so there's one more. This one is based on the Alley.
I'm interested to see how you turned a friendly creature into a boss. Is its face just a big mouth?
Yep.
Dude, this is really cool, and it would be very scary to just come upon. All right, I think I'm gonna have to give this model definitely a solid 8 out of 10. I love the wings, the articulation that you put on them, and the details. The only places that I would improve would be the center chest just looks a little awkward. Maybe it's like 1 block too wide, but other than that, I think everything is like excellently done here. I would love to see this thing animated.
All right, well, thanks so much.
I absolutely love being part of these videos because you have an amazing audience.
And with that, I made the mod developer proud today. But just watch, okay? One day, he's gonna give me like a 3 out of 10, and I'll just be gone. I will quit YouTube. In the meantime, though, Mr. Beast saw the play button, so wish me luck.
Alright, that was the video. So that was really good. I really like both of the designs he made for the Minecraft bosses. So now let me talk about this video a lot more now. Okay, so I really like this video. Listen, I'm always a sucker for when people like design custom mobs and just Minecraft bosses. I really like this video. And if I had to pick favorites, I would definitely choose the Pigman boss. That design to me was just always so cool on how it's like a kind of guardian of the on how it's like a guardian of the Nether, kind of. I don't know, I really liked the design for this Piglin boss. Anyways, that's gonna do it all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's gonna be all for today.